Today we ask the age-old question,
Will it calzone?
let's talk about that.
Will it calzone? This is my specialty. You're talking to an Italian man. Italian-Irish and
Good
German.
mythical summer.
We're about to answer the age-old question, will it calzone? But first, this portion of today's episode is sponsored by
Ricola! That's right, and they got a new product, y'all. Ricola's new
What's
Ricola
up, DG
Throat Balm
Thundernuts?
is a daily pick-me-up. This drop has a liquid center with honey that's all wrapped up in a smooth caramel-flavored shell, and it's a great way to coat and protect your throat.
No. You cannot turn this. You could not turn this into a calzone. This is a no. This is a no. There's no way. There's no way. I had to take the shades off just to make sure that they were talking about this. For God's sake, you could not calzone this.
Against pesky everyday throat irritants.
I'm a little worried
and
on
that
that one,
delicious
Fingers.
flavor is there to help when you need it. Voice strain, throat clearing, hoarse voice, and throat tickles. They're all just a few of the everyday ums that the Ricola Throat Balm helps protect against. I do a lot of talking on this show and in life. Sometimes even talking for two. Ricola Throat Balm helps me keep my voice clear and my throat happy. And when you discover that real honey in that liquid center, whoo, boy, I think he just discovered the real honey in the liquid center.
I did.
So head to the link in the description to try Ricola Throat Balm.
Dudes, how funny that they were doing shill right up front, and I thought this is what they were gonna do for a calzone, dude. That is pretty freaking hilarious, man. I thought that they were gonna. I'm like, there's no way. There's no way, man.
So you can coat and protect your throat.
I kind of want to
And
see it
thanks
now.
again
I kind of want to see it now.
Ricola! For sponsoring this portion of today's episode.
Please, now come on. This is why they need me. Do you understand? Do you understand? Do you understand why they need me?
I'm in a fountain.
I've been doing this a while now, watching Good Mythical Morning, and I love Rhett Link, but let me tell you something that's very interesting. They need to watch DG360, okay? The Ricola Calzone, I'm almost upset at them both for not realizing this. These are Gen X gentlemen. You had an opportunity to take a sponsor and turn it into a calzone. Jesus, these ideas. Now I'm going to be upset the rest of watching this. I'm going to have to take a breath.
We have willed pizza. We will deep dish pizza. We've even willed pizza rolls. But today, we go boldly where no man sitting at this desk has ever gone before. The next
You better,
great
Retro.
pizza frontier.
Folded pizza.
Are they
AKA
millennials?
Calzones.
I don't know.
AKA it's time for Will It Calzone?
The rumors are true. Calzones are basically folded pizzas, but more specifically, they are oven-baked turnovers made with pizza dough stuffed with cheese and other fillings with dipping sauce on the side.
And while pizza is one of the ultimate party foods, calzones are never invited.
Yeah.
But what if we dropped a calzone in, say, a vat of radioactive nachos? Could that change? Dun dun dun! It's Notch Pocket. Get it? It's like nachos in a
I
pocket.
get it.
It's like you know what I'm saying?
Hey, Lily,
Hey,
what'd you do?
well, this is a tortilla chip crusted calzone stuffed with Monterey Jack, nacho cheese, and all of your favorite toppings like beans, pickled jalapenos, ground beef, pico, and black olives.
What
On
in-
the side for dipping, you have some good old sour cream and guacamole on top.
But no chips on the inside because it's all on the outside.
All on the outside.
Okay.
I mean, I'll give it points for inventiveness, but my God, man, I'm gonna go with a no on this. You know, like if you're walking up to an Italian with this thing saying, "Hey, is this a calzone?" He's gonna be like, "Hey, what? Get out of my face! Forget about this! Forget about this! What are you doing with this? Get it out of my face!"
I'd like to be prepared for a little extra crunch, and I'm going to dodge the pico area.
Sorry about that.
Oh, no. That's just part of my
I
life.
think there is the Pico area
fingers.
is like an area.
Yeah, it is.
Pico, California.
Never been there. You want to start with a nice little.
I hate picos.
Do a little
Picos.
sour cream.
I don't want to
Alien
dink it on your
penguins.
sour cream to get me just a little
Okay,
bit.
so I'll get some more.
And sink it. This is like eating a whole Super Bowl spread in pill form. Giant pill form.
Oh, that sounds intriguing.
It's also what they serve at every Italian baseball game.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's one of my
Why?
favorite. That's one of my well because it's like nachos and a calzone, which is an Italian food. So
I get
it's
it.
like, yeah.
I
That's what I was
just
going
don't think
for.
about nachos in a baseball game.
Yeah, because you don't think about baseball games.
You know what? I don't. I'm sorry. That's also.
Rhett's like, I have all the prowess when it comes to sports, and Link, you know nothing of sports.
on me. This is good. I'm gonna bite it again.
It's actually really good. It's I'm losing quite a lot of the chips. I'm gonna have to Roomba those up and then eat them again.
I mean, you can't eat nachos while driving until this. Pretty great. Did everyone predict this in the tournament?
I think it's pretty
I
easy.
bet you they did.
Nachos, will it calzone?
Yes.
Wow, man. Whew.
Arby's has the meats. So many meats, in fact, that they offer an entire meat mountain sandwich.
Yeah, like in terms of it, like here's the problem I have with this particular challenge is like the Italian. I mean, my grandmother was hardcore Italian. Some of the best pasta you'd ever want in your entire life. Like it was just like amazing Italian food. Ridiculously good. Meatballs, you can't even forget about it. There's a reason why I'm a heavy set guy. Like grew up with an Italian grandmother, okay? So like if I were to show something like this to my grandmother, she would be like, you need to slap these two and get them off the television right now. Like because we would have been watching television in those days, you know?
on their menu, but only the secret menu. So to help keep that
You're
secret
welcome.
a secret,
Get some sleep,
we hid
Savad.
the
You've been
meat
on your tractor
mountain
since 3
in a
a.m., bro.
calzone.
You're welcome, bro.
The calzone mountain.
Oh yes, I'll set the au jus aside.
He's getting hungry.
What did you
He's getting
all
hungry.
do?
We definitely have the meats on this one. It's all meat and cheese.
I'm
you
gonna
have
say
roast
yes on
beef,
this.
You have turkey. You have fried
Cheese, roast beef, turkey. Oh my God. This is a blessing in disguise right here. Now, see, when you're comparing it with the other one, this one my grandmother would definitely approve of. Right, DG Thundernuts? Listen, he's DG Thundernuts for a reason, right? DG Thundernuts and I generally agree on foods together. He's probably also Italian. He's got Thundernuts after all. And this is the jam right here. I'm going to say yes. Dude, are you hangry right now? Get it out on the screen. Get it out of you, Starlet. Starlet, if you're hangry, you must get out all of your anger. Now, vent it towards the screen, Starlet. Yes.
chicken. You have ham.
Fried chicken?
Fried chicken.
Oh,
yeah.
sorry.
Dang.
It's a meat. It's a meat, man.
It is a meat man. You have cheddar and Swiss and Arby's famous red
Good morning,
ranch and
Futz.
cheddar
How are you
sauces,
doing,
all
bro?
stuffed in onion
It's
rolls.
Futz. He's here.
Onion roll pizza dough? Because that's what they do. They got the onion roll and the roast beef. What's that big piece of meat at the top?
Probably chicken.
Probably chicken.
Oh, there's
Yeah,
lots on the platter.
you confused
space.
yourself.
It's a
As
chicken.
the,
We got
piece.
Star Citizen
Oh.
today. We got Wing Commander. We got so many things to watch today. It's
people
ridiculous.
talk smack about Arby's, but
Dude,
They're going to love this.
yeah,
They're going to
like,
love this.
Arby's has a bad reputation, but everything.
I'm going to tell you something about Arby's. Arby's is good up front and bad out back. Can I get an amen on that? Do you guys understand what I'm saying about Arby's?
Yes, sir. Can I get an amen?
Dude, if you go to Arby's, you get yourself the French dip, man. You get yourself the French dip, okay? It's delicious. With that au jus. Like, I'm seeing this right now, and I need it. I need that. I need that in my life. I'm on this diet. I need it so bad right now. You don't even understand. Somebody please give it to me now. I need a P.O. box. Pepe, give me a P.O. box so people can send me food. I'm so tired of trying to lose weight. You think you're angry, Starlet.
Everything I've had from Arby's is good.
I can definitely tell that all this was acquired from Arby's
Yes.
and then just put in here because it's so specific.
Mm-hmm.
Has Arby's thought of this? Oh, you
Arby's thought of everything. Man. Oh, I don't want you to look at that.
Backspace.
So that if they thought of it, they passed on it.
Hit you in your gut
The
this
last thing
morning, man.
Arby's can be accused of is not thinking of a new way to present meat.
And the sauces
But the bad thing about Arby's is the back end side. See, so I started talking about how great it was up front, but it's terrible in back. Can I get an amen? You guys know what I'm saying? It's like a guilty treat because you know it's not gonna be good afterwards. You just know it gets you gassy, it gets you burpy, it gets you all like Arbys stomach. It's never a good vibe.
You put in your really
Thought
working.
about it, like to hear it go.
There's a very specific, I don't know which one it is, but
The roast beef.
I think it's the Arbys cheese that comes on the beef and cheddar has a very specific taste
that too, yeah.
I just want to cuddle up with this thing.
Keep going back for it. So the meat mountain has all of that, all this stuff on it.
All this stuff, yeah.
But it's scary in the way that it's stacked. This is very approachable.
It actually, it makes the meat
still
mountain
drivable.
like very, very handleable, handleable. It brings the meat mountain down to something that you can get your mouth around.
Sea level.
Arbys, will it calzone? Yeah!
That makes sense.
And I quote, having Link on a food judging panel is like having a blind man judge a beauty contest. Unquote. That was one actual commenter's response to seeing you pick apart Stevie's Lox bagels.
I bet you it's happened. I mean, there needs to be consent involved, but I bet it's happened.
Okay. Against our better judgment, we're giving you a second chance. This is your chance to shine. Presenting the Lox, Tomats, and one smoking bagel calzone.
So what's in here?
I don't do the locks,
This is a
man.
classic bagel and lox calzone.
Don't say it with such suspicion, man.
Inside a pizza dough covered in everything bagel seasoning, as you can
It looks good though. It looks good. I've never done the traditional locks with the, I've never done it. I don't know what I wanted to say about that. I should. It's something that I'm not opposed to. I just have never actually ate it like that, like a bagel. You know what I'm saying?
I like everything bagel.
It's
seasoning.
salmon, right?
Okay, well, there is
Isn't
something
it
in here
salmon?
you're not going to like.
Well, we'll leave that out when you tell them.
Okay. You have warm cream cheese and mozzarella, smoked salmon.
Like I said on 2 weeks show ago, I'm not a big cream cheese guy either, except when it comes to the Arbys poppers, which, by the way, oh my God, we talked about this a few weeks back. Remember we were talking about the Arbys poppers with the cream cheese and the Bronco berry Bowser sauce? You guys remember that? Put a one if you remember talking about that. You remember talking about those Arbys poppers with the cream cheese? Dudes, thank you, Fingers. You're with me, man. Guess what happened to him? They're gone. I don't know if it's an Ohio thing, but the poppers went pooped. They're gone. And now I was upset because I was going to try some. In a moment of weakness, I went to Arbys to try and go get myself some of these poppers. Completely gone. Please check your local Arbys. Please let me know. I got to know if this is just an Ohio thing. Oh, man, somebody please. Somebody please.
Lemon, sauteed red onion, unknown ingredient, and capers. For dipping, you have lemon and dill ranch.
Dang. Look at that. Look at that salmon right there.
Unknown ingredient that's not salmon? Is it the red thing on top of the salmon?
You don't worry about it.
I'm not going to yank anything out of this. And I dedicate this to Stevie. Right, Stevie?
Well,
Will you
it's your
accept
own
my
dedication, so I don't want to say right or wrong. Let's see how you do, and then I will accept or reject the dedication.
One of the things I'll say about putting something in a calzone is it makes it extra difficult for somebody who's picky to take things out.
Link,
Because you're gonna
wipe
have to
your
be
mouth.
A real a-hole
I feel very...
to open up a calzone and take things. No, don't put it past him. But
I
you
feel
have
very
to
trapped.
open it up.
Link, oh my God. It's like an old grandmother. My grandmother used to do that shit. Every time I see somebody have something on the side of their mouth and they just leave it there forever or not aware of it, they just like hangs on the side of the mouth. My grandmother, my Italian grandmother, this is interesting. This episode's bringing back it's nostalgia. Nostalgia. My grandma used to have like sauce down on it and be like, oh my God. And then the tongue and the licking the sauce off. Something about that, man. It's like such an old lady move. Ah, man, it could be an old man move too, for equality's sake. You know what I'm saying? I mean, like, Jesus, God, I sound like such a sexist. This is a human thing. This is a human thing to lick that up on a face like that. And now I sound ageist. There's all these ists.
And then fold it back down. And that's like a sandwich is just asking to be disassembled. But this can't be disassembled.
I really like the edges of it.
Thank you.
You know?
Yeah, like Christy does that shit too. She's like, and like hangs down on the side of the mouth. And I'm like, oh my God, dude, stop doing that, Christy. Like, don't do that. She'll have something on the side of her mouth. I'm like, God, just do something with that already. I don't want you to remind me of my grandmother. That's disgusting, Christy.
If I bite over here, well, that's great. And if I keep going back here to the toe of the calzone.
The toe of the calzone.
I love
avoiding the ingredients.
I love eating the toe.
This is excellent.
Really good.
I mean, it's
I love
unbelievable.
Be careful.
It's actually better than just lox and bagel, which I already like. Because something about
that's
bringing
not a
these, all
calzone.
these
You're right, Mad
ingredients,
Style.
like
That's
you
not a
somehow
calzone.
you did like a perfectly cooked salmon versus the kind of like smoked salmon that you would just put on,
That does help
bagel.
me too.
which I think makes it a winner.
My bite was okay. Not pulling anything off. I'm just starting around the edges, because they're so.
This is the fart channel, man. Zinger. Starlet, good. You're keeping me honest. I love it. More pain,
Artisanally
please. More pain.
You're just
Starlet.
I just love eating that.
Throw it at
it's
the
artisanal.
screen, Starlet.
Yeah. I could tell you were very
I can feel
artisanal
it.
about it.
Artisanally folded.
And
I know where I stand. I'll give you a chance
I'm a
to come
caper
around.
lover. Oh no, I love this.
All right.
And I know, Stevie, I've left a lot of it for you because I want you to enjoy it too.
Thank you.
Lox and bagel, will it, Calzone?
No. In Mad Style, you're correct. I wish I had the Mad Style sound effect right now because it'd be like this. If you could hear the Mad Style sound effect, I can in my head. Here's what I would push because Mad Style says, that is not a calzone, and he must have Italian in him. I have Italian in me as well. And I can also say that this is not a calzone. And I wish that I had my little Mad Style button I'd push because it would sound like this. Because that would be it. Because he's right. Now they're going to say, thank you, Mad Style. He approves, and that's important to me that the sounds work for you guys. But like this is why this episode's difficult for me because it might taste good, it might be inventive, you might be like, wow, this is great, but the Italian heritage and the roots cannot force me to ever say that this would calzone. I could go with the other one. I could go with that other one because it had like the cheeses and the meats. The Italians, man, I don't know how they carb up. Let me tell you about Italians. They will cook anything that has carbs in it and they will put it on a plate. I ate that my entire existence. That's why I'm a big bone kid. But there is a combination of cheeses and meats and breads that make the core foundation, the structure, the pillars of Italian cooking. They have to be mixed correctly. And Mad Style would agree. Good morning. How you doing, Streaker? Good to see you. We're talking calzones.
Yes!
Nope. And Mad Style and I agree. Let's go!
I have a theory.
Okay.
Candy corn consumed outside of the month of October ain't so bad. However, I have never consumed candy corn outside of the month of October. Certainly not in this form. So let's see if my theory holds water. This is the candy corzone. Candy cornzone.
It would go better as a cannoli. Now, if you told me that this would, can I get an amen to that, please? The Italians in the room, they're loving me right now.
Yes, you're not gonna hate man. Yes.
I would say that this would make a good cannoli. Now, if you told me that this one would be a cannoli, I would say yes. Let's check it out.
Let me get this salmon off of this knife before I throw it into
This
the middle
is-
of a candy corn
Before you
calzone.
cut it, this is a...
Just admire.
Good morning,
that is-
Hugh.
yeah, that is a colorful... It kind of looks like the GMM logo is hidden in there.
Well, let's find out, Link.
Lily, what did you do?
This one is pretty freaking sweet. You have a tri-colored dough to mimic a candy corn, and inside is melty cheese with candy corn inside. On the side, you have a
Futz is
sweet
like, I do
candy
not
corn
want to touch
dipping
it.
sauce, and this was by far the most labor-intensive calzone I've ever made.
Oh, well, I'm sorry.
Okay. You complaining?
Not complaining.
Thanks for your effort.
I love working.
I mean, this is super intriguing, though. You know, Futz, I do, like, the adult in me says no. The child in me screams yes. It's a conflict I'm having inside of myself, Futz, right now, if you understand what I'm trying to say. The candy corn, generally, I hate candy corn. What's up, Dreamer? Welcome to, well, we got some action here on the stream. I forgot. Hi.
Well, Grado starter.
Welcome, Dreamer. Welcome to the fam. You are now an algorithm. Actually, you're only an algorithm if you go to their Discord and start posting things to watch, but you're also awesome for being here and pushing follow.
You love your job?
Thanks for clarifying.
What made it so labor intensive? Tell us about that.
I separated around 200 candy corns by color
Oh, no.
to get them to the cheese to melt inside. So if you cut it open, you can...
She put way too much work in this. Did you see Rhett's face? Like, really? Is that what you fucking did? Like, look at this face, man. What's up, Amiro? How are you, buddy? And we got, do we have Mongrel Squad coming in today? I was talking to our friend Sorio, and he said he was going to stop in the other day. So welcome, Amiro. It's good to see you, bro. But do you see Red's face? Like, fuck off. You actually took the time to split these candy corns up by color. That is a what the fuck did you do? Like, that's insane. I don't know if that's respect or disgust or what Red's displaying there. And look at Link. Even Link's like, are you kidding me? Took the time to cut candy corns out. I don't even know if I want to eat this right now, because if you took the time to separate the candy corn by color and you cut up each little piece of candy corn, that means you probably poisoned me. He is like really concerned. I think Link is actually more concerned that the actual food might be poisoned. Right, let's go. You see what I'm saying, dude? You see what I'm saying? Let's go easy. How you doing, bro? I see you last night on stream, man. Did we have fun at the after party last night? I hope you did.
Oh, no.
to get them to the cheese to melt inside. So if you cut it open, you can see that it's also separated by color.
Put it in the
You
Discord
cut
there,
them
Amiro.
into 3 pieces each
Put
one.
it on the
Yes.
platter for next week,
Oh,
bro.
my gosh.
Now we're just going to eat it.
Become an algorithm, man.
Yeah, and when you say it's separated in color, you're talking about
here
like
comes the
this
taste. Here comes the
direction
taste.
or this direction?
Here comes the taste.
The
Second one?
second one, I think.
So as you progress through the calzone, you get
Different
the
colors.
experience of a candy corn.
I'm in
Here we
Yellowtown
go.
right now.
Here we go.
So are you,
Dang.
because we cut in the middle.
Here we go. Here
Well,
we
then-
go. Here we go. The build up to this first bite. Man, Futz is saying no way in hell. I'm kind of split down the middle. Put a 1 if you would eat this. Put a 2 if you would not eat this. And I want to see that on YouTube as well if you're watching. I'm telling you right now, I'm split 50-50 on this one. I am split 50-50 on this one because the child in me just wants to cram it in my mouth. The child in me, but the adult is like, nah. See, I'm kind of where Futz is at right now.
Here, cut it again and let's see if she was lying.
You and Mary are like,
About how
no.
much she worked.
I'm just so ready to eat it.
So is it?
And that should be Whitetown.
I'm in Whitetown now.
And now
Lily, you stinker!
we've got Orangetown.
All right, so you take a little Orangetown, I'll take a little Whitetown, and so you made the candy corn into cheese.
I combine candy corn with cheese.
Do you see Link having to verify the ingredients, man? Look at it. I don't think either one. Neither one of them. I think Rhett will try it. Rhett just is curious. Link is still thinking that it's poisoned. He's looking at it as if it is poisoned.
That's good enough, by the way. I mean, he sounded like he was disappointed.
I'm just fascinated.
Technically, it is poison.
I
You're
love
right.
it.
Filled with all different types of dyes. Wow, Link
It's not
loves-
that bad.
See?
It's actually really sweet and really good.
It's
I
really
knew
good.
it was.
It's
I
also
knew
what
it
the
was.
Italians hand out on Halloween.
Will it cannoli? Yes. Will it calzone? No.
Whatever else you kids are doing on social media, what's wrong with you? Well, Grado started.
Interesting name.
Because
No.
calzones are Italian.
Oh.
And candy corn is from Halloween.
Yes.
So it's kind of like the baseball thing earlier.
Totally got it.
I love it.
It gives a preserved experience.
It's giving candy corn.
Now
It's a cannoli.
we can. Yeah, it is. So I've heard that
I heard about this too.
we have a crew member who hates candy corn.
Yep. That's all about the change.
I don't hate candy corn, and I love this because
It's way better than
it
actual
has proven
candy
my
corn.
theory. So I'm kind of biased anyway. But woo, we're gonna bring in David Hill,
The hater of
candy corn hater. Now, David Hill, come on in here.
We got a nice piece prepared for you right in the middle. It's extra juicy.
How much you hate candy corn?
It's the worst
I
Halloween
agree.
candy you can get.
I am not
Worse
a
than
candy corn
almonds.
lover.
Worse than
If you
almonds.
find it in your mouth,
Almonds?
do you spit it out?
I mean, almond joy. Yeah. 'cause
Almond
it's,
Joy.
It's a sweet.
Did
It's,
this man just diss the almond joy? Did this man just diss the almond joy? Man, the almond joy, that is insane. That is insane, man. Who doesn't like an almond joy?
sweet. Don't get me wrong, but it's a sweet stale. It's,
Sweet, yeah.
It's a.
Okay, well, I think this might be an improvement. Don't think of it like candy corn. Think of it like a calzone.
Oh, okay. Oh, it's like a cheesy bread.
Yeah,
Like
the cheese helps, doesn't it? He's taking very, very
Well, it's a calzone, so it is
Yeah,
a
it's
cheesy
like a-
bread.
yeah, like a-
meager bites.
kind of a little bit of feels like a cinnamon bun.
It
feel
does have
to
a
it.
cinnamon bun.
Yeah,
vibe
yeah.
to
Lily
it.
did a great job with that.
But it's still giving candy corn, and so now you're open to it.
Yeah. It brings it up. Yeah, I'm getting closer.
He's
but-
slightly more open to
You
candy
see what we
corn.
done? We're using this for good.
Changing people's lives. Candy corn. Will it calzone? Yes!
Nope. It'll cannoli. It will not calzone.
There are so many.
That guy was a paid actor, by the way. You guys are totally correct about that. Futz, you are totally correct about that.
kinds of mustard out there. All
That
delicious.
guy gave off the worst vibe in the world. That was like the fakest, worst vibe in the entire world, that guy.
But all over the place flavor-wise. Now, wouldn't it be a dream come true if you could enjoy them all in one central location, one zone, if you will?
Oh.
Introducing, pardon me, would you have any mustard calzones?
But of course.
What?
But of course.
Lily,
Yes.
what did you do?
Well, inside this mustard calzone is mustard, along with some fresh mozzarella and Parmesan. I've included hot mustard, spicy brown mustard, honey mustard, whole grain mustard, Dijon mustard, mustard powder, and French's yellow mustard. And on
Yes, sir. You're not gonna hate me.
All different types of mustards in one pocket. What is going on up in here, man? Like if you could have the chance to take all the mustards in the world and put them in your mouth, man. I want to do it for the challenge of it. Call me an adventurer, man. Fuds, today I'm feeling very adventurous. Call me an adventurer, but like something about this, it touches my heart. It's calling out to me. Like I need to stake a flag in this one.
the side for dipping, you of course have some mustard.
Mustard.
Oh, that's mustard?
So many
I'm
mustards.
nothing but mustard and a little bit of cheese.
Now, what cheese did to candy corn can it also
right,
do
thank
to
you.
mustard?
You're right. It is. Let's go.
You know what I'm saying?
I think it could. I mean,
It is the German in me,
mustard
dude.
ice
You're
cream,
right.
great thing. And didn't this come up?
Yes. You know what? During the Willet Marathon, I think I specifically said we should do more stuff with mustard, and I'm glad to know that you actually listen. Ha! Ha!
I love when they jab one another, man.
But of course.
You want to get some more mustard on your...
I want to dink yours.
Why are you so afraid to dip?
Well, I just want to dink.
Okay, can you dip and then dink?
I'll dip and then dink. Dink it?
I like it, DG. DG Thundernuts says, Hey, let's do a segment called Two DGs and a Calzone.
Okay. We may have reached the limit.
But it's refreshing.
It's
Breathe it in. Breathe it in through your mouth and out through your nose.
that hot mustard is really doing a lot of work. I'm going to take a little bit of
It's
the
going to
bread on
clear
the
your
side that
sinuses.
isn't so
It's
strong.
going to clear your
You know,
sinuses.
as you get older, your palate gets weaker and weaker. Like, you want things to really punch you in the face.
And this is doing it. It's really opening up my nasal tunnels.
I just don't think we're old enough for this yet. I think we took this to a retirement home.
They would love it. I don't hate it. So, I mean, I am 45.
Yeah, I can see my
But I
future
will love
self enjoying this. My present self just can't take it.
Here's the thing, though, man.
Okay.
If it wills, in some form, maybe it's just for senior citizens, then we've got a queen sweep. Will it?
Ooh,
That
feels
rarely
like
happens.
That feels like a little bit of a, how would I say,
Cart before the horse.
skirting the rules.
But you said that eventually it would for you.
Oh, so you voted for this,
technically-
Stevie? In the
No,
tournament?
I no longer participate in crew tournaments because it makes me too sad when I lose. But will technically is a word that implies a future iteration.
Wow, that's
of,
actually
right.
really
you know what I'm
clever.
saying?
And
That's very convincing.
we'd be able to celebrate the queen sweep. Talk about that in a minute. When we're like hearing from the tournament that people are frustrated.
Yeah, I'm always looking for things to talk about. So, I think I'm on team yes.
It will, in the future, mustard. Will it calzone in the future? Yes!
I'm going to agree with that. The German in me, there's the German heritage as well as saying yes. I know that's conflicting right now with the Italian in me. They're fighting it out right now. It's a brutal war, and it actually was one. But let's not bring that up.
Queen Sweep, can you believe it? I want to talk about it all day.
Can you believe it's rare that it happens? I just can't stop talking about
This is real
how
special.
amazing it is.
This is real special.
Now, Hitch, I did see you grab your head with both hands when we willed this.
But you have to.
So are you moving further
So
down
do
the
I.
range?
Mary,
most people
so do
probably,
I. Hold
most
on.
people probably said this.
Giving an amen to Mary. Dude, I am all about the mustards. When I was a kid, the German genetics didn't hit me correctly yet, or they did not evolve to the point where they're at today. But when I was a child, like I would look at mustard and I'd be like, like bright yellow and the yellow bottles, like I wouldn't want to touch it. As I grew up, I went to some Cleveland Indians games, and Dad would hook me up with the hot dog, and then it would have the stadium mustard on it. And I'm like, Dad, I don't want to eat this with the mustard. He's like, you'll like it. And I was like, all right. So I tried it, and then I was hooked on mustard. Like from that point on, I had that stadium ballpark mustard. Oh my God, please. Can we get some applause for that? And that took me on my mustard journey. And I did the honey mustards and the honey mustards and the chipotle mustards and the Grey Poupons and the different types of mustards. You know, like there's so many different types of mustards. And man, now I just love about every one of them except that bright yellow. I don't like the bright yellow mustard. I'm not a bright yellow mustard type of dude.
Wouldn't. So it's probably
But I love,
a little
like
bit
Mary,
evenly.
I definitely dig the
distributed
mustards.
Disappointment.
Kaylin, did
I'm Colonel
Kaylin think it was
Mustard.
a queen sweep happening today?
I was gonna say it's rare to have a queen sweep, but it's not rare for me to say Kaylin is in the lead.
Oh my God, Mary says cheese and mustard goes pretty well together, and she makes cheese scones with English mustard powder. Oh, really bringing out that cheese flavor. Damn it. Now I gotta find some mustard. I gotta literally eat just a jar of mustard, man.
After today's episode, and Sierra has slipped out of that top spot, so Kaylin remains.
Dang, she's alone at the top of the meat mountain.
Because they all willed. I just can't stop talking about it.
Yeah, we'll keep talking about it. Thanks for subscribing and clicking that bell.
You know what time it is.
I'm Dylan from California.
I'm Emily from.
Well, you know what time it is here on DG360. I would just like to say it's a DG360 Spotlight. Smarty. I like how she spells her name. Smarty says, the stream was just too fun. Thanks for this with the heart. And she's talking about last Good Mythical Morning when we watched them 3D print a fart, which was pretty amazing.
Yes, sir. You're gonna hit me.
Thank you, Samarty. I appreciate that. It's nice getting all that female love out there. I'm sorry, Christy. I didn't mean it like that. I'm just saying it's nice to see a female demographic on the channel. I'm talking about in an analytical way, Christy. I'm not talking about just I love female love. Also, let's see here. We have a playlist, a Good Mythical Morning Monday playlist you can see on DG360. It's starting to pick up a little bit. We're getting more people liking the Good Mythical Morning Mondays. It's nice to see a little, pick up with it. You know what I mean? It's picking up a little bit. Oh, yeah. I don't know.